How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another NHL 23 Franchise Rebuild Challenge. So, 3 seasons trying to win the Stanley Cup, injuries, morale on. Same rules apply, and we'll continue to apply to these normal team rebuilds that we've been doing. We're trying to do all 32 teams, and we're pretty close. I mean, this is our final second round team, and then we've got our 2 remaining Eastern Conference and 2 remaining Western Conference teams. So, we're getting on to the gameplay. Before we do, leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Let me know down in the comments below some more video ideas. We've got our social down in the description, playlist down below for other NHL 23 franchise rebuilding content. Also, check out my channel for content, TJP, and we got our second channel down below in the description. And just a note, this is not meant to be realistic. We're just meant to have fun, so there won't be realistic trades. I mean, if there's a trade I like and it pops up, I'm gonna make it. Or if I want to make a trade and they accept it, that's just how the cookie crumbles. It's a video game at the end of the day, so we're here to have fun. So with that being said, let's get on to the gameplay. Let's take a look at the roster. We got Huberdeau, Lindholm, we got Kadri, Weegar, Anderson, Toffoli, Hannafin, Tanev, Mangiapane, Backlund, Kylington, Zadorov, Coleman, Dubé, Ruzicka, Lucic, Lewis, Stone, Ritchie, Rooney, and Mackey. That's our team right there. Then for goalies, we got Markstrom and Vladar. So, not too bad. I'm definitely going to take a look at the lines here, because I'm sure there's going to be some improvements that we want to make. And that's mainly going to be our bottom lines. Specifically the right wing spot's not that great. Centers look pretty solid. The first line looks good. But I'd like to try to get some improvements down here. Lucic could be a trade asset. Potentially he's 34 years old. He's probably going to continue to regress. Ritchie also. Yeah, and then our defense is okay. But yeah, definitely going to try to get some wingers. So let's see what's out there in the market. And you guys already saw our goalie, so we don't really need to show that. A little bit of money to play with. I'm going to take a look at our expirings. Kind of just see who we have on the table that we want to potentially move. So, Huberdeau. Could move him, but I'm probably not going to do that. We'll try to re-sign him. Yeah, Ruzicka could be an option, but he's 80. He's 23 years old, so we might want to try to re-sign him. But yeah, Lewis and some of these other guys down here. I'm going to see what I can make in terms of offers to try to get some players on the squad. The Kraken will do this trade with me, and they will. So a big trade. There are a lot of guys on the move, but we do get Bjorkstrand, Geeky, and Carson Soucy for a few guys there. So yeah, big trade there. We also had a Panthers 2025 first round pick. So yeah, pretty solid stuff there. That's a big trade. That's trade number 1. I'm going to try to see if we can make a couple other moves, though. I'm going to do this trade here with the Senators, Formanton, and Sokolov for a 2020 first round pick, and they do accept it. I'm going to have to sign Formanton, though. That way he can actually be in our lineup. So let's see what he's wanting. We do have a little bit of money here. So honestly, I'm going to give him a 3-year deal. That way we kind of lock him up now. So he should be able to sign this. 1.65 for 3 years. That's a steal. Hell, I could even go 4 for $2 million, and that's definitely a steal. But I'll go 3 because we don't really need to do too much. We'll do 1.75. I can go a little bit less, and he should accept that. And yeah, I mean, that's a huge pickup there for us. So I think I'm done making moves. I'll see you guys in January, or whenever there's a move that pops up that I happen to like. If not, I will see you guys, right around January. We'll look at this team, assess the squad, look at the stats, and hopefully make the playoffs. All right, in January, we're sitting at 28-19-3. Pretty solid. 59 points in our division. Tied with second for the Kings. They have 59, 56 for the Oilers. So not too far behind. Then we have the Sharks. So we're in a decent spot. Yeah, I like where we are right now. I think we're sort of like in the middle of the pack. Kadri's got 44 points. So we'll take a look at him. But yeah, Sharks have the best record in our division in terms of the league. That was the Bruins. But let's take a look at our scoring: goals for per game and goals against. So we are the Flames, and we're near the top, 3.08 goals for per game in terms of goals against. We are probably also going to be near the top, I would assume. Kind of. 2.84. It's decent. Let's take a look at the stats. So yeah, Kadri's got the most, 44 points for him. Huberdeau's got 42, 38 for Lindholm. Toffoli's got 36, 35 for Mangiapane. Bjorkstrand, okay, he's got 28. My arm is really itchy right now for whatever reason. All right, let's take a look at our hits, block shots, giveaways, takeaways, because, you know, we love looking at those. Hits, who's the most physical on the team? Nazem Kadri. 96 hits, 83 for Oliver Bjorkstrand. I've seen him go off in the playoffs, so I picked him up, by the way. Rasmus Anderson, 82 as well. In terms of block shots, he's got a 92 to lead the team. Then Oliver Collington, Christopher Tanev, and then Noah Hannafin, who is scratched right now. Then in terms of giveaways, Zadorov and Anderson are leading the team. I see a takeaway 69. Elias Lindholm leading the team there. Can never seem to avoid that number, huh? How are the goalies looking this season? Markstrom's pretty solid, 2.72. Decent stuff there. Then Vladar off the, I guess, like our secondary. Hasn't been too bad either. Although they've been about the same amount of games. So I guess that's interesting to see what we got going on there. So, I don't think we're doing any moves. I think we'll just keep the team the way it is for the rest of the season. I think I've done kind of everything I wanted to do. But I'm definitely going to make some moves in the offseason. I want to trade a few contracts away and free up some cap space. Because maybe we'll make some moves in free agency. So I will see you guys at the end of the year, where hopefully we're in the playoffs. All right, so we ended up winning our division. I think we had 99 points. We're taking on the Canucks in the first round. Oh yeah, we had 99 points. They had 93. Okay, that's how much they had. Yeah, it's a pretty solid season for us. Lindholm led the team. Let's take a look at the playoff tree really quickly. We are in the bottom left corner, as you can see. So 47-35. We'll take a look at the team stats, then we'll look at the player stats here. 99 points on the season, not too bad. In terms of the entire league, the Bruins are the best team. So that's cool to see from them. We were at 3.07 goals for, 2.84 goals against. So 3.07 is going to be, yeah, pretty solid. I think that's, what, 10th ranked? So we're top 10, not bad. 2.84 goals against. That's going to put us, I think, 11th, something like that. Not too far away. I mean, still top half of the league. Nothing too elite, but pretty solid nevertheless. Lindholm led the team in points, like I said. He had 72, 65 for Talbot Foley. Kadri's got 64, 61 for Huberdeau. Andrew's got 60. Okay. He was also really good, on plus 32 when he was on the ice. So that's great to see. How about our hits, block shots, giveaways, takeaways? I mean, you guys can see going slowly through the other stats. Hits, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys release 100 hits. 175 for Kadri to lead the team. And then in terms of block shots, Rasmus Anderson and Tanev led the team. We are not too far behind, though. In terms of giveaways, Zadorov led there. And then Kadri and Anderson also at 72 apiece. Takeaways, however, we had 112 for Lindholm, Huberdeau with 105, and then it's the rest of the team after that. How about our goalies? What do we got? 2.81 for Markstrom, Vladar with 2.76. So he actually had a pretty solid second half of the season. He was definitely better in the second half than the first. I like that. All right, let's see what we got going on here against the Canucks. So they're a pretty solid team, but we're also a solid team. Last time we played them, we lost, and we lost here. So I'm not really liking our chances. Did we even beat the Canucks? Yeah, we beat the Canucks 2-1 earlier in the season. And then we lost them in the preseason as well. Okay. All right, this could be a tough matchup, but let's see if we can get the job done with the Flames. Game 1 is going to be a 3-2 win for the Flames. You like to see that. Game 2 is going to be a 4-1 loss. Not a surprise. Mackenzie Weegar is hurt. You'll have to see that. Game 3 is a 5-3 loss. Game 4 will be a win, and then Game 5 will be a loss. Right, 4-3 OTW, and we're going to lose Game 5. What a surprise. I literally called it, you know, like, it's so obvious. Michael Stone is hurt. We got a Game 6. Let's see how we can fare in Game 6, force Game 7, then lose it, unfortunately. Although Weegar is back, which is nice to see, for this Game 6. Let's see how we could do. Okay, Mikheyev got a goal right there to give the Canucks the lead in the first period. So you don't like to see that. We're just going to sim the period. Period sim's complete. Okay, 1-0. Yeah, I don't need to watch the entire period if nothing's going on, if it's not exciting. Still down 1-0, and Garland gets a goal. So now it's 2-0 Canucks. 3-0 Canucks. Pile it on. We're going to lose this game, it looks like, unless we can come back. And we are not even getting any shots up. We got a power play. Can we actually convert? No, we can't. And, yeah, we don't get a single goal. So it's looking like we are going to lose in 6. Although Calgary gets a goal there, 3-1. Maybe we can make it 3-2 and get back in this game. We're getting some shots up in this period. And we got a power play. And we don't convert. And yeah, we're going to lose this game 3-1 in the deciding game 6. So, again, disappointing ending to the season. But are we surprised? No, we're not really surprised, right? Minute I saw we lost game 3, we had no shot. Because you knew we were going to lose game 5. If you guys watch. But yeah, look at that. OTL. If that goes our way and we win, then we're up 3-2. And then at least we force at least it's a game 7. That's a guarantee. If we win game 5, it's always a guarantee game 7, no matter what. So yeah, unfortunately we were eliminated in our first season. But we have 2 more seasons after this. So Lindholm had the most points. He had 5. I feel like we didn't do that great, honestly. So let's take a look. Yeah, 5 points, 5 points, 5 points. Okay. Okay, definitely going to be some moves that we want to make for sure. So it's going to be an interesting offseason. So let's simulate, see who wins the Stanley Cup, and then go on to the offseason. Just get the Stanley Cup. Good for them. Let's take a look at the awards and see what we got going on over here. So, Rangers beat the, I guess they somehow got out and beat the Bruins. Canucks went all the way to Stanley Cup. Good for them, I guess. I assume we're not going to have any Flames here, and we don't. So, alright, let's go on to the offseason. Alright, I traded up to pick 27 and a 4th round pick to the Hurricanes to get pick 19. Alright, I traded up to get pick 11 from the Capitals. Alright, last thing I did was traded away some picks to the Devils to get a future pick in return from the Devils for next season. 4th round picks to the we get a 4th round pick from the Bruins for Coleman. I did that to shed some money because he was making a lot of money. So, and I feel like he's going to kind of regress a bit. So I just want to trade away a few of these other guys. I'm trying to think of who else is relatively old that we don't potentially want. I could also wait potentially for next season. I mean, Rooney's also here. I'm going to try to move Rooney. Who would want Rooney? Let's see. I'll take like a 7th rounder for Rooney. Looks like nobody here wants Rooney. How about the Red Wings? You guys want to give... no, the Red Wings have too many guys. Oilers. You'll give me a 7th round pick for Rooney, right? They may not even do that. No, they won't even do that. Shoot. Okay, I might have to give up a pick. I'll give up this 4th rounder, and then you give me like a 6th rounder next season. Like, I don't even care. I just want to shed this 1.3 million. All right, beautiful. I think that's it for moves. I'll see you guys at the re-sign phase. So I kind of completely forgot about Alex Formenton. He did not accept his qualifying offer. He did not accept the offer that I gave him. So now he's restricted, which is kind of annoying. But I'll just qualify him, and hopefully he accepts it. If he doesn't, then he doesn't. But most of our guys we do have like locked up under contract, which is nice. So it's going to be just a lot of qualifiers, and we'll have a little bit of money to play around with. Maybe we could offer a couple guys some contracts in free agency. Try to get a guy for the squad. But let me just double check goalies. Yeah, so I'm going to do that, I guess, off camera. We'll qualify and then see who ends up accepting the qualifiers and then go on to free agency. Alright, so I'm going to hope that majority of my guys do accept these qualifiers. Looks like they will. It might be Formenton. He'll definitely hit, but I assume he'll just eventually end up getting the contract back. So, yeah. Let's see what we've got in free agency this season. Alright, I was able to pick up Jonathan Drouin. Needed another left winger. And we also got Bukestad on the squad as well. A little bit of center and right winger. Not one of another center. And then I'm going to just try to re-sign Formenton, I guess. Oh, wow, they want to do a trade here. I could get Ekholm and a 3rd round pick here. I'm going to take a look at this deal with the Predators. So they want Connor Zary, Poirier, Wolf, Dustin Wolf, and then Pospisil. Martin. Okay, I don't know. For Ekholm? I'm going to decline that. I'm going to decline that, Predators. I appreciate the offer. Alright, and I'm going to pick up Bergeron. Why not? He was out there still. Might as well give him a contract. Alright, let's take a look at the roster to start the second season. So, we've got Huberdeau, Bergeron, Lindholm, Kadri, Weegar, Anderson, Toffoli, Hannafin, Mangiapane, Bjorkstrand, Tanev, Kylington, Ruzicka, Drouin, Pelletier, Zadorov, Dubé, Geeky, Bukestad, Phillips, and that is it. I'm trying to get Formanton back. Hopefully, he can get him on the qualifier. Hopefully, this time he accepts it. Markstrom and Vladar. I wish he accepted his contract, but he didn't do that for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. He just felt like not accepting it. But I did modify the lines a bit. We got our top two lines with plus one chem respectively, and then our bottom lines look okay. Defensively, don't have any chem, but they look pretty solid. Left side, it's pretty strong, and I think it's strong on the right side. But yeah, hopefully the team can be pretty good. We'll see if Formanton does happen to sign, because if he does, he should be able to slot into one of these positions over here. In fact, I could probably move one of these guys, you know, to be scratched, I guess, theoretically. So we'll see what's out there for that if Formanton does sign. If he doesn't sign, then we're going to try to trade him, because, you know, if he's not going to play, what's the point of having him in the system, right? So I'm going to simulate, see what happens with the team. I imagine we can make the playoffs again, but the only way to find out is to simulate. So I'll see you once I have some updates. If not updates, then once we get around to this point of the season where we will look at the stats. All right, so we're 32, 15, and 5, 69 points, which is the best in the NHL right now. So the team is playing really well. I don't want to be the best team. I don't want to win the President's Trophy, because every time I do, we lose in the first round. So how about Andrew Mangiapane? Wow. He's leading the team in points, 46. Although Lindholm's tied with him. Bjorkstrand 43, 40 for Nazem Kadri. Huberdeau's only got 38. Drouin, though, is a good pickup. He's been playing well when he's on the ice. We are very good, so I'm liking that. Tanev's also a plus 28, which is impressive to see. In terms of our hits, block shots, giveaways, takeaways, got to look at those because we do. Andrew Mangiapane has been very good. 94 hits, 90 for Nazem Kadri. Block shots, we've got 89 for Weegar. And then Hannafin's got 66. Oliver's got 59, 58 for Chris Tanev. 50 giveaways for Nikita. 48 for Tanev and Weegar, and then it kind of dips after that. Takeaways, Bergeron 59, 54 for Huberdeau. Lindholm is third with 46. Okay. Goalies are looking great. Markstrom 2.54 goals against average, and Vladar 2.55 is pretty decent. 7-7. He's 500 right now. Okay, but yeah, Markstrom's been great, so that's good to see. Let's take a look at the stats on the year. So yeah, we are at 3.42 goals for per game. That is going to be third best in the National Hockey League. Goals against 2.62. That is going to be fifth best in the National Hockey League. The Hurricanes have 2 goals a game. Wow, they have some elite D. They have some elite D, and look at that. The Devils. We trade our pick. We trade for their pick, thinking, oh, maybe the Devils will be bad. Nope, 68 points. 68 points. So they are second best team. So we have the 2 best picks right now, at least. I mean, that could always change, so it will most certainly change. Yeah, I mean, what ain't broke don't fix it, right? That's what they say. So I guess we'll just continue to simulate. And I will see you guys. And I think I have my future. Do I still have my future picks? I think I have some of them. So, yeah, we can definitely try to acquire a couple more picks in the draft. And maybe try to acquire another player. But we'll wait till we get to that point. For now, let's just simulate. And I assume we'll make the playoffs. So, alright, so we're going to end up making the playoffs. 105 points. Hurricanes ended up being the best team, which makes sense because their defense was so elite. We're going to take on the Canucks again. Again in the playoffs. Okay, so hopefully we get revenge this time. They have 96 points once again. yeah, let's take a look at the team stats on the season. Calgary led the team with 68 points. 49, 26, and 7, so good year for us as we ended up third best total with the Vegas Golden Knights. We are 3.18 goals for, 2.62 goals against. 3.18 is going to put us right over here, 6th best in the National Hockey League. And then 2.62 goals against is going to put us number 3 in the National Hockey League, of course, right? So yeah, Kadri, 68 points, 65 for Huberdeau, Bjorkstrand with 63, 62 for Lindholm, and then Bergeron and Andy got 55 apiece. How about our hits, block shots, giveaways, takeaways? See what we got going on over here. But you guys see the point totals. Hits, block shots, giveaways, takeaways. What do we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys with at least 100 hits. Andrew leading the way. 98 for Tanev, so he's 2 off. There's a block shots. Uyghur, 130, 100 for Hannafin, and then Connaughton, 86. Giveaways, 82 for Tanev. You don't really leading that, but you know, when you're blocking shots, I guess it's not too big of a deal, right? Huberdeau with 91 takeaways, 88 for Lindholm, Bergeron with 85. And then our goalies were pretty solid. Markstrom, 2.51 goals against average. He was great. Vladar was decent, but his record just 11 and 10 is not amazing. But yeah, Markstrom was fantastic, I gotta say. 4 shutouts as well, so you like to see that. Here's your playoff tree. We are in the bottom left corner, so we will see what happens there against the Canucks. Hopefully this time we can get past them. But knowing my luck, it probably won't happen. But last time we played them, shootout loss. We had a shootout loss. What else did we have? A loss and a loss. Okay, well, I don't see any wins, so maybe I missed one. But it's irrelevant. Let's just try to see if we can beat them here. Game 1, 3-2 OTL loss. So we're down 1-0. We're going to go down 2-0. Nope, this time we win an OT. Okay, that's a good job there. Game 3 is a 2-1 victory. Game 4 is a 3-0 shutout. Game 5, can we please win Game 5? Of course not. We never win Game 5, ever. Game 6. We are going to blow a 3-1 lead, huh, EA? Oh, boy. Hurricanes got swept, though. I saw that. They had the President's Trophy curse. And the Devils beat the Penguins. So, of course, we're going to a Game 7. Really not a surprise. I mean, you know, it's predictable. Let's see. Juleson with the goal right away. Nice. 1-0 to start. If we can get that back, that'd be great. We can't. We got a 5-on-3, 5-on-4 power play. We don't convert those. So that's good. So it's 1-0 right now. I really like a win. I'd really like to get past the Canucks. I mean, but it looks like we're not. As Dermott gets goal as well. So now it's 2-0 after period 1. Okay. Man, we really have a hard time scoring right now. And yeah, we're going to lose. Okay. I mean, there's really no point in watching this. 5-3. Okay, wow, that was actually impressive. Okay. Well, it was 4-0, then Dubé got a goal. Then Larson got a goal. Kadri got a goal, and Bergeron got a goal. Okay, well, watch the third period. Watch the third period. I won't skip. It's just like, I'm sick and tired of, like, looking at 3-0, like, just losing. It's just not fun, man. 5-4, Kadri. Come on, come back. Come back. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, Flames. One more goal. Force an OT. Force an OT. No? No. Okay, see? Very predictable. Once again, lose to the Canucks in the first round. Oh, we blew a 3-1 lead, by the way. And again, another OTL loss. Had that have gone our way, you know. But, of course not. Of course not. Bergeron, 10 points in the playoffs. That's cool. Yes. Let's take a look at the playoff stats. Yeah, he's usually a good pickup. Foley, might need to move you. If you're going to be a -8 on the ice. Lindholm wasn't good. Angiopane wasn't great. Bjorkstrand sucked. I'm going to trade him. And Formanton was awful. Okay. All right. So let's see who wins the Stanley Cup. Going our off season. We got one more season. Can we just try to get to the first round, please? The Stanley Cup. All right. Let's take a look at what we got going on over here. So awards. Bruins, Hurricanes, Golden Knights, Bruins. Golden Knights had the same amount of points as us, and they get to the Stanley Cup. What did we got? Any awards? Carlson. I highly doubt we're going to have any. Yeah, we don't have any awards. Nothing for your boys. Okay. Not a problem. We got one more season. Let's see if we can try to get the... Well, we're not going to have any lottery picks since the Devils are really good. Or Devils are pretty solid, so... Let's see if we can... If there's a good draft guy, we'll take him. Otherwise, I definitely want to make a couple trades for sure with some of our players. Bjorkstrand's definitely on the move if he's not a free agent. Even if he is, I might just try to trade him for something. I don't know. Bjorkstrand and 4 first-round picks to the Flyers. We have pick 1. Now, I don't know if the guy that's at pick 1 is going to be really good, but we do have pick 1 now, which is pretty cool. So... I have acquired pick 5 from the Islanders, and I have 2 top 5 picks. Alright, Rangers, I did a trade with them. I got pick 15 for Formanton, 2 seconds and 2 thirds. I just traded for Kirill Kaprizov. Didn't think they'd do that. Pick 1, pick 5, and pick 15. And we got Kirill Kaprizov on the squad. That is a big pickup right there. I did not think they were going to accept that. Well, that was a huge pickup there. I don't even know who went number 1, but those are the guys who went. I probably should have just seen how good the number 1 pick was. Who had the number 1 pick? Oh, yeah. I could just take a look at the... Can I look at the rosters? How do I do that? View contracts? They do it here? I'm going to have to wait. Oh, no, I can do it here. I'm just curious. See, how good was he? That number 1 pick. I would assume that they took in the system. Yeah, he was an 81. Okay. Yeah, pretty solid. Pretty solid. Okay. Alright. Well, hey, I got Kaprizov, so that's a huge pickup for us. So let's go on to the re-sign phase. Alright, we got a lot of guys that are up for contracts. Hanifin does not want to re-sign. But Lindholm does. I wouldn't mind offering him a contract if it's relatively inexpensive. Or I can get him at a discount. Maybe like 8.35, honestly. Like, I don't want to give him more than that. I'll just let him hit free agency. He could test. Tanev, Toffoli, who's kind of bad in the playoffs. I mean, if I can get Tanev at like a discount, 4.2 million, I will do that. Toffoli, what does he want? I'll give him 3.95 million. 1-year deal. Because again, it doesn't really matter. Collington doesn't want to test. Zadorov, I'll give him a contract if he wants to stay on the team. 1-year deal, 2.3 million. I assume he'll resign. And I'll just qualify the rest of these guys down here. Goalies, are we looking all right? Yeah, we got Wolf. We'll qualify him. All right, I'm just going to do my qualifiers. We'll see who ends up staying on the team. And, I mean, I guess you can offer Hanifin a contract in Collington. I might as well. What does Collington want? 3.6. Give him 3.5. And then Hanifin, I give you 6 million. 1-year deal. I mean, I'm probably not going to have enough money now in free agency since I just did all that. So, all right. I mean, hey, it's fine. It's all good. Let's qualify these guys and see what happens. All right. Tyler Toffoli re-signed. Tanev does not. Zadorov re-signs. Lindholm re-signed. Colin wants a test. Hanifin re-signed. And that is pretty much it, I think. So, yeah, a bunch of qualifiers as well. I'm not going to have a lot of money in free agency, I don't think. So that's fine. We'll just try to get back some of the guys. Or if I can't find them, find some replacements. So I'll see you once I have some offers on the table. All right, I picked up Derek Forbort. Wanted another defenseman. And we also got Troy Stetcher. All right, third and final season. Here is the roster right now that we have. So we've got Huberdeau, Kaprizov, Kadri, Lindholm, Bergeron, Weegar, Anderson, Hanifin, Mangiapane, Druin, Zari, Toffoli, Pelletier, Forbort, Zadorov, Dubé, Ruzicka, Stetcher, Malakje, Bugstad, who I might look to move because I don't know if I want him on the team. I do need to sign Morgan Geekie again. He didn't accept his qualifier. Goalies, we still have Markstrom and Vladar. Yeah, I might try to move Geekie. I might try. I mean, I'm sorry, not move Geekie. I might try to trade away Bugstad to get Geekie back. So if I look at it in the system, because I don't know if he's gonna. Will he accept the thing? He might accept that, but I think I might just move Bugstad and some picks and see if I can just get another guy that's relatively cheaper and then just try to sign Geekie on a qualifier. So let me see what's out there now first before I show you guys the lines. Alright, Bugstad for Connor Timmins and some picks from the Coyotes, so thank you very much, Coyotes. And now I should be able to re-sign Geekie on a contract, and then he should be able to accept that, and then we'll have him back. And that'll be pretty much the team. So we'll offer him a contract. This should get the job done. I'll give him even more money. We'll give him a 2-year deal, 2.125. I mean, that's not that big of a deal, honestly. I could have just given him a 1-year deal since this is our third and final season. So, yeah, let's look at the lines. I mean, he'll obviously be there, so it'll look a little bit different. I did adjust these, but it looks like they readjusted them because I had, yes, I had this. That way I could have +5 on the top and then also +1 on the second line. And then defensively, this is what our lines look like now with Timmins. So, looks pretty good. Let's see how this team does in our third and final season. And see if we make the playoffs. 5-21-6. Kind of got off to a slow start. But, I mean, we're still kind of in it. 56 points. Only 1 point separates us from the 4 ranked. So, I mean, if we have a good second half of the year, we should be able to be okay. A lot of guys have been in and out of the lineup as well. So, that's part of the reason why. But Huberdeau has the most points on the team with 50. So, let's take a look at the team and see what we got going on. Yeah, so... yeah, Kadri was hurt for a long time, but looks like he should be back. But you guys have a couple guys in and out of the lineup. Kadri has only played 17 games this year, so that's not gonna help us out. Anderson been hurt for about 12 games. Uyghur about 10. So yeah, it's been a bit of a injury fest this season, which is why we are where we are. So hopefully we can get healthy in the second half of the season, post January and past the trade deadline. And have a good second half of the year, right? So, here are your hits leaders, your block shot leaders. We guys got 56, 55 for Anderson. A lot of guys with at least 50. Giveaways, Timmins leading the team. You don't really even giveaways. But takeaways, however, it is going to be Patrice Bergeron. Okay. And then everybody else after that. Goalies, how are we doing in our second half of the season? This half of the year, yeah. Not very good. Markstrom's been having a bad season. Well, not as good of a season as he had last year. But, you know, it's still time. And yeah, Vladar has not been amazing either. I would assume our defense has definitely taken a hit this year. And again, part of that is due, like I said, injuries, which, you know, sometimes is out of my control. Our goals 4 per game. I feel like our scoring, it might still be like middle of the pack, and it sort of is 3. But yeah, defensively 3.23. Not very good. So if we pick it up, in our second half of the year in defense, we should be okay. I don't know if Morgan Geekie re-signed or not. I'm going to double check if he did. I thought he did. But if he didn't, then I will move him. And no, he actually didn't accept his contract. So, he will be traded. Because why would I keep him around if he's not going to... no, did he resign? No, he did resign. I thought he didn't resign. Maybe I missed that notification. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to keep the team the way it is. Third and final season. We'll rock it out. Hopefully we can get back into the playoffs, and hopefully this time, if we do make it back, get out of the friggin' first round. It looks to me like we slipped into the playoffs. 96 points, so we are back, and it's the Jets instead of the Canucks this time. So we're the lower seed this time, 96 points. The Jets, 46, 31, and 5. Yeah, they were 1 point better than us. So, I mean, both times we were the better team, and we lost. So now, if the Jets are the better team, that means we should win. Logistically speaking, right, EA? That's how you guys do it in the sim, seems, so that would make sense. Huberdeau led the team in points, 74. 69 for Kaprizov. Lindholm with 69 as well, so 2 guys there. Okay, Kadri's healthy now, which is good to see. We don't have Morgan Geekie, so that's kind of cool, I guess. All right. So let's take a look at the... unless it's just a healthy scratch. Hits, block shots, giveaways, takeaways. So 6 guys at least 100 hits. Block shots got 95 for Timmins, 91 for Anderson, 90 for Weegar. You like to see that. Giveaways, Timmins, Forbort, Zadorov, and Lindholm. And then we got Bergeron out there with 62, 61 for Weegar. And all be leading giveaways. Takeaways, however, Bergeron 122, and then 89 for Huberdeau. Lindholm 77, 62 for Andrew Mangiapane. Goalies. I'd be doing the second half of the season. A little bit better. Markstrom 2.91. Still not as great of a season last year, but still was pretty solid. And Vladar was a little bit better in the second half of the year. So, 43, 29, and 10. Let's take a look at that, where that is in the Western Conference. You can see the Edmonton Oilers are really good. Were they the best team in the league? They were. Tied with the Maple Leafs. Kraken were also up there with 110. Let's look at the Western Conference. So, yeah, Jets had 97. We had 96. That makes a lot of sense just to see why we're taking them on. So, see our scoring and goals for, goals against. Definitely better second half of the season in terms of defense. But yeah, goals for per game, I'd imagine, was going to be possibly bottom half of the league. Looks like. I mean, middle-ish, but not the best. 2.99 goals against is also not fantastic either, but definitely better than we were before. So, okay. I don't like our chances, but I don't hate them either. But here's your playoff tree. So the Jets, there we are on the left side, underneath the Avalanche and the Blackhawks, who are in the top left corner. So, can Kaprizov carry us? I don't know. We'll see. Can any of the guys carry us? We got the Jets, so how did we do against them? Well, last time we played them, we beat them. Lost them 2-1 there. Lost them here. Okay. All right, let's just see how we can fare against them, I guess. I'm not really going to overthink this. Game 1 is a 6-1 W. Okay, Game 2 is a 6-3 W. So we're up 2-0. Can we go up 3-0? That'd be great. No, we get shut out. Game 4 is a 2-0 shutout. Game 5, please don't lose it. And we, of course, lose 3 straight. So that makes sense, right? Let me just outline this for you. So we're the worst team, or we're the lesser of the team. Last 2 seasons, it's been the case where the worst team wins. Now is it going to be the better team wins when I'm playing against the better team? By 1 point? Really? Is that what's going to happen? Well, of course we knew we were going to lose Game 5. So I knew right away, once we lost 2 straight, we were going to lose 3 straight. Maybe we can force a Game 7, and then it's anybody's game. But with Dubois going to score and take a 1-0 lead, I don't really like that. But Bergeron, that's why we picked you up there. Power play goal. Okay, 1-1. I got a little bit of confidence in my team. So we'll see what happens. Maybe we can force a Game 7. I really don't want an OT loss. It's the last thing I want to end on is an OT loss in the first round. But it seems like the writing's on the wall. So it's predictable that it's unpredictable. It's so unpredictable that it's predictable. Zucker gets a goal, 2-1. And Mangiapane makes it 2-2. And what do you know? We're going to the third period. Please force a Game 7. Can we do it? It would be great if we could. Oh boy. Come on, Calgary. Beat your boys in Winnipeg. I want to see the Flames advance. But here we go. OTL. I'm calling it right now. Hope it's a dub, but let's close my eyes or just cover the score. I don't know what it is. I'm not looking. You guys will be able to see. And yeah, I don't know what happened. Predictable. Predictable. So predictable. So predictable. So we're up 2-0, and we lose 4 straight games. And of course, the last one is on an OTL loss, right? Game 5s, we just can't win them. I don't know how many times I've won a Game 5 in this game. It's very rare do I win Game 5s, it seems. I feel like I've lost like 14 straight Game 5s. I don't remember the last. I just don't get it. We never win Game 5 ever. No matter what team I am, I never win Game 5. I could have the best or the worst team. Actually, I feel like with the worst team, I'd win Game 5. It just would do that to me, wouldn't it? Okay. So, yeah, Lindholm, 7 points, 7 points for Kaprizov. All right, your playoff stats. Honestly, I didn't see if anybody was awful. Jacob Pelletier was not great. Oh, yeah, Dylan Dubé was terrible. Okay. Well, that's our third and final year. Down the drain. Let's see who wins the Stanley Cup. Look at the awards and go to the full screen, close the video. Oilers win the Stanley Cup. We also had some injuries, like guys playing hurt, so maybe that was why, potentially. I'm getting those notifications. So maybe we'll blame it on that. But I'm not even going to do that. Like, we were up 2-0 and we couldn't get the job done. Oilers had the best team, and they ended up winning the Stanley Cup. Makes sense, I guess, right? And no Calgary Flames here. So with that being said, let's go to the full screen, close of the video. So, 3 straight playoff appearances and 3 straight first-round exits. Amazing. Well, if you're enjoying the content, leave a like, subscribe, let me know down in the comments below some more video videos. We've got a social down in the description, playlist down for other NHL 23 franchise-related content. Check out my channel for ConBTJP and second channel down in the description as well with all those other socials. So, we've got 4 more teams now. It's the Rangers, it's the Oilers, it's the Lightning, and it's the Avalanche. The Oilers and the Rangers both won in this video. So, what does that mean? When I play as them, Flames will win. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully we can get the W with one of those 4 teams. You know, at least keep the playoff streak alive. I would like that too. I'm sure we'll do that. I'm sure we'll make the playoffs with all 4 teams. So, that should be perfect. And not have a single team miss the playoffs. But other than that, I got nothing else for you. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. And if you didn't, then I don't know what to tell you. It's just a video game. Alright, I'm done. Take care, everybody. See you soon, and peace.